Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. Redmissed in the house once again. How you doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing great, and I actually think that I'm running a little bit late. Yeah, look at that, guys. I'm actually 7 minutes too late because I was just recording my Clash Royale video, just realised what the time was, so I'm pretty sure this guy is a bot. But we're in the semi-finals, obviously. Yeah, look at that. That's fantastic. This is the thing that I love, guys. In case you didn't know, sometimes when it hits 3 minutes, it shows up. Not all the time, but sometimes, normally, once you're below sort of 2 minutes of the match ending, you can actually go to the contestant bracket and it will actually show you if you've won that match or not. So as you can see here, I have won the match, so it's put that one game in. Now, this particular game, this King of the Ring, as you know, guys, there is only one human in this King of the Ring. Everyone else is bots. So in the very first game, as you can see here, we've won the first two straight. The bot did energize, we energized, and we've taken that game, no problem. The second game we didn't bother energizing, but again, he's energized because that's what the bots do. And we managed to take that game still, so that's great. And then obviously in the third game, which we can't see for a couple of minutes, but we'll come back and show you that after. I have actually been talking to the guy in the chat. It's really decent. He's been in the same sort of the same boat, my friends, on the basis of we didn't actually manage to qualify. Oh, we did manage to qualify. No, we didn't manage to qualify. But it doesn't matter, guys, because we don't really mind with the King of the Ring Season 1. We just put those cards in and get those free 2 cards every 2 days. And most of the time we manage to qualify, but sometimes we actually get people that are genuinely trying to play the King of the Rings. But yeah, whatever. But guys, we are here. We are on the page card. Oh, yeah, of course you did. You did see it. Yeah, I got it in the King of the Ring, didn't I? As you know, I've now got my WrestleMania page, which I absolutely love. But we're still managing to play 10-pointer games. We've got up to the legendary page right here. We still have that legendary page from all that time ago because, as you know, she has been my champion since the day I got that legendary page. Every time I've got a page of a new caliber, she has gone up into... We don't need that right there. She has been put as my champion because, well, Paige is just awesome. I hope they give her a title very soon. Now, I'm actually talking about this. I still, till this day, guys, now we're talking about Friday, I still haven't watched Monday Night Raw, so I'm gonna have to go and check out Monday Night Raw, and then obviously I'll be watching SmackDown tonight, so yeah. But I still haven't watched that Monday night after Payback, so I'm hoping that it was good. I've kind of heard some people say that it wasn't, some people say it was, so I don't know. I guess that's kind of why I haven't really rushed to watch it. I've been watching all the other stuff that I needed to catch up on and bits like that because I've been really busy doing stuff and things over the last over the last week and stuff. So obviously I've managed to catch up on the F1 and stuff, which has been really interesting. You know, like obviously if you're an F1 fan, then you know that Mercedes is kind of dominating right now. Bad luck for Hamilton though, but nice little comeback. But yeah, guys, you know, obviously we're kind of starting to relax again and sort of sit back into the swing of things. As I said in the previous video, I've kind of been looking at a few other games. I've decided that a few of them aren't really entertaining enough, so I'm not really going to continue playing them. And then a couple of other ones, they're not really, I don't really think they're gonna sort of create much fun for watching. I don't really think that most people would find it entertaining unless you're playing the game. if you start playing some of the games, then they can become a bit addictive, but I don't really find them like entertaining to watch, if that makes sense. It's kind of like a little bit sort of like snooker. It's very fun to play, but if you're watching it and you're not a fan of it, you're kind of a bit, well, why would you even bother watching this? Do you know what I mean? So I kind of want to, I'm going to continue to look for a few games, because I want to bring a little bit more versatility to the channel. I don't really want to just be playing Supercard and then Clash Royale. I want to be bringing a couple of games. Like I'm thinking that there's a few that I want to start playing or want to start bringing to the channel, but I'm gonna wait, because on one of the main ones that I want to bring to the channel is Rival Kingdoms. If you haven't played it, you should. It is so fun. It's a little bit like Clash of Clans and stuff like that, on the basis of you've got to build up your base. You have to go and attack people, like strategically, how you're going to get through their base to be able to get to their main tower and destroy their tower. The only difference is, like, you sort of have your standard troops, but you can have like dragons and stuff like that as well. So it's very fun to play, and I think it would be very entertaining to watch as well. It's just a case of right now my iPad is playing up, so I can't really get my account on the iPad, and for some reason when I've downloaded it on my phone, I don't know if it's because my phone is an Android phone and then obviously my iPad, I can't sort of get to my my normal profile, which I'm actually a level 14. I'm not going to lie, I did stop playing it. I played it when it very first came out. I played it for about 4 months, and I played it non-stop for about 4 months. Got up to level 14. At the time, the level cap was level 15. I wasn't too far from being level 15, but I've taken a couple of looks at it because of wanting to do a few things. But as I say, for some reason my iPad's not working with it very well. It keeps deciding to kick me out of the app and stuff before I can really do stuff. So I don't know if like maybe the new updates for the game isn't supported with my iPad mini, or maybe it's just my iPad mini needs a good update. I don't know. But hopefully I can work out how to log on to my profile on my phone, because if I can, that would be a hell of a lot easier, because then I'd use the same recording system that I'm using for this, which is actually a really good screen recorder, because everything works really well for me. So I think it would probably be a good thing. But as I say, I just can't work out how to get onto my usual profile. I really hope that it's not saved to a certain device. I hope that they've made it that you can actually log in and out of your account on various other devices. But I'm going to have to look into that. So, yeah, guys, hopefully you'll see that very soon. And as I say, maybe I might even start doing some console gameplays or some PC game gameplays, depending on how things go. Kind of depends on time as well, because obviously I want to do these things, but it's kind of there's only so many hours in a day, you know what I mean? So obviously I don't want to start doing tons and tons of series and like sort of spread myself really thin, and then like maybe that starts affecting real life. But then because I'm trying to do stuff in real life, that starts affecting stuff on my videos, and then I don't really want to go sort of disappointing people because I'm not uploading certain videos as much as I was, or they want to see me upload lots more of one content but I'm uploading loads of other content and stuff like that. Obviously I will upload content that you guys want to see, So if obviously you put down in comments on a video, well, we want to see you play loads of this game, then I'll definitely try to play some of that game. And like it also, it goes off of the basis of obviously what you enjoy playing, because obviously if you enjoy playing something, you'll play it a lot more, you'll make more videos, you'll post more videos. But then at the same time, you've kind of got to think of the community and what they want to see as well. So obviously if loads of you guys were saying, oh well, we don't want to see you play Rival Kingdoms, we want to see you play Clash Royale, or we want to see you play Supercard, or we want to see you go back in time and get the Nintendo 64 and play Donkey Kong, I don't know, you know, I'll probably end up doing it for you guys, because of the fact of it's entertaining for you guys, you know. Like obviously it's one of them things you've kind of got to take into consideration. Oh look, it's a snowflake. You've kind of got to think of everything, guys. So oh look, an ultra rare. So as I say, it depends on what happens, but hopefully over the next few months you're going to start seeing some more games coming in on the channel and stuff like that, so that might be good. Did I energize these guys? Yes, I did. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, we did manage to win that. So the contestant bracket is here. We are happy. We are here. So let's go and look at the other guy. Now, this Darren guy, we're probably going to lose to him, because he's managed to actually get a WrestleMania Charlotte. He's got the Andre the Giant tagged with his Heath Slater. He's got a Barry Corman, is it? That guy, I can't remember what his name is. He's got a Christian, and he's got the Sami Zayn, so obviously he's probably going to beat me. And he does actually have the Brie Bella as well, which you can see on his display picture. So he has 2 Pro WrestleMania Divas, so we're definitely not going to be able to win Diva matches. And he's got the 2 event cards, so he's going to take the finals. But it doesn't really matter. If he doesn't, then great. We might be able to get another Survivor Diva Pro, of course. But if not, it doesn't really matter, because we're going to get to WrestleMania, or we're going to get to the finals. We're going to get that WrestleMania card. And hopefully, now, I don't mean this to sound greedy, but I really want it to be a Paige. Now, the reason why I want it to be a Paige is, 1, because it's going to be a pro for me, but 2, because of the fact of she's my favourite diva right now. You know, the only diva of all time that I actually think is any better than her is Lita. Lita is my number 1 favourite diva of all time, no matter what. But Paige, she is my present day number 1 ever. If Lita wasn't in WWE, Paige would be my number 1 girl. So the fact that I've got her, I would really like to have her pro'd. Also, that's obviously going to help me out a hell of a lot if I can get a pro of her. So it would be really nice to have her. But then on the other hand, I just want to get divas. I don't really care if it's a pro or not. I just hope I get a diva. The more divas I get, the better it is for me, because obviously as it goes on, I'm going to be able to get pros and stuff like that, which is going to help me in the long run. But yeah, guys, you know, anyway, enough of my jibber jabber. How are you guys doing today? You know, I hope you're doing really well. I hope your RTG's going really well. Obviously, I know some people aren't pushing that because they've commented saying certain things, and the other ones are saying that, like, obviously there's nothing in the King of the Ring for them. Or sorry, the RTG, so they're not really going to bother pushing. So sometimes that's nice when you don't really have anything that you want. It's always nice to just be able to take a bit of a break and just relax, rather than having like a huge grinding weekend. But then at the same time, I would always say that even though there's nothing that you need in an RTG, or need in a ring domination, or need in a PCC, in my opinion, you should push for something. Because the way that I look at it is, even if I didn't need AJ Styles, or even if I didn't need Nakamura, I would still go and get AJ Styles. The reason why I would do this is quite simply because I don't know what my next King of the Ring reward would be. And I would be so gutted. Now, it happened to me before when I was back in when I was back in Legendary, going way back. This was going back in season 1. There was a PCC, and it had Kane as the Legendary card. I looked through the cards and I was just like, do you know what? I'm working a lot this weekend. There's not really anything that I want other than the event card. I'm not going to have time to grind out and get anything good. I didn't have time to grind the Survivor and stuff like that, and I thought Kane is rubbish, so I'm not even going to bother trying to push for him, because obviously he's a low tier Legendary card. So I was like, there's no point. Got to Sunday of the event, and I didn't play the PCC at all. Got to the Sunday, got to the point that I wasn't able to grind out the Legendary card points. I didn't have enough time to get the Legendary card. That's how late it was. And from my King of the Ring, as you can probably have guessed, from my King of the Ring reward, I went and got a Kane. And then it was too late. Because I couldn't grind, I didn't have enough time to grind out the points I needed to go and get that Legendary card, because obviously at the time, the Legends were one of the better end cards. This wasn't like going back to the days of, like, obviously, a Legendary you needed like 3 wins, you know. This was going back to the days of when sort of Survivor tier had only just come out in season 1, and you needed a lot of points to be able to get that Legendary card. But ever since that day, I've always tried to go for the next stage card to where I am. So obviously when I was in Legendary, I always tried to sort of grind out those Survivor cards. When it come to RTG, not so much. I didn't want to really grind 1 point games for a Survivor card base and stuff like that. But if I could 3-point them, then when I could start 3-pointing stuff, I would actually keep on playing, and I would grind out that next level up card, because you just don't know what you'll get. You don't know if that next board pick, like for example this week is AJ Styles, you don't know if that next board freebie that you're going to get is AJ Styles. You don't know if that next King of the Ring reward you get is AJ Styles, and then you get a pro. And then if you go and pull that card and you didn't push in the RTG and get that card, you've now just got to wait until you get another one of that card. Whereas you could have already had it. So it's just my personal opinion. I think that if you just push out, get a couple of the good cards, and at each event you push and you push and you push and you get those cards, and you're going to move up the tiers very quickly. Even if it's a single card, you know, like obviously previous events, you know, like look at all these base WrestleMania cards I've got, you know. But if I didn't grind out them cards, I wouldn't have had the pros I have right now, because most of the cards that I've got pro, I have them pro because I've grinded them in the PCCs and stuff. You know, obviously, you know, some of them wasn't, but most of them are. Cesaro, for example, he was a PCC card, then I got him from King of the Ring. Randy Orton, he was my freebie card, and then I got him from a King of the Ring. AJ Styles coming, he was the event card, the team event card, and now he's the RTG event card. A few of them have been like that, you know, like obviously some of them have been events and stuff. You know, Heath Slater, obviously, he was the event. I got him from the King of the Ring. So, just try, guys. You know, like, obviously, just because you don't see anything you want or anything you like, they could help your team. And then, obviously, you could be way up in the ranks very quickly. And the better your cards are, obviously, the easier the events become. So, you know, but at the same time, it's up to you guys. Obviously, if you're not able, I wouldn't suggest spending money unless you're going to be trying to get the event cards. Or if you want, if you don't have to spend money to get the event cards, you can play for free and still get these event cards. You've just got to have a good enough team, or you're going to be grinding near enough every single hour of the day to be able to get the event card if you haven't got a good enough team to sort of do 10 points or 5 points all the way in this case. But anyway, guys, I really hope that you've enjoyed the video. Please hit that like, subscribe and share button, and also remember, put comments down below. We've started the King of the Ring Season 1. We should hopefully get that King of the Ring win from Season 2 and get another WrestleMania card. Well, we know we're going to get a WrestleMania card. So I probably put that in tomorrow's video. I might do a bonus video later on today. Who knows? You might just have to keep an eye out, check the channel and see what happens, guys. But anyway, guys, I'm out of here. So peace on the streets.